Hello, welcome to One-on-One with NOMA. Basically, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a budget with me video, but not using my numbers. So I have now introduced one-on-ones where you can purchase a one-on-one with me and I send you all the PDFs that you need to fill in. So you're going to have your story PDF, fixed items, variable expenses, savings, and your debt. And I'll go through it, and I'll also contact you via WhatsApp, and we go through it together. We can schedule a 30-minute call just so you can understand how I broke down your budget, and then we basically have an understanding of your numbers. We set up a new budget for you. I think I'm gonna have to close the window. 1 second. Okay, so basically we will tailor make your budget using your numbers. This is just to help you take more control of your finances if you feel like you are struggling, and just to create a successful financial future. So this approach is for me to understand individually, what do you need? It's not about my numbers, it's not about what works for someone else, it's about what will work for you. Also, another thing is that I am very transparent and open, and you already know that. So having you on WhatsApp will be great because we can bounce ideas back and forth together, but also I can contact you anytime when I feel like I need to check up on you, but also you can contact me anytime when you feel like you're a bit confused with your budget. This is a big disclaimer I need to make. I'm not a financial advisor. The information and guidance provided in our one-on-one consultations, worksheets, any other materials that I'll be giving you is not considered as professional financial advice. This is just my experience, you trusting me to help you with your financial literacy, day-to-day finances. I won't be covering anything about investment, provident funds, which loan to take, how to take a home loan, things like that I do not cover. So I just need you to understand. Right, let's get into this budget. So basically we're going to go through everything with the one-on-one consultation. I will do your budget, we'll go through everything, and then I will record a budget with me video using your numbers, but you will be anonymous. If you don't want me to do that step, I am happy for you to say, no, Norma, I do not like that, and then I won't do it. But what's nice about doing this step is that you get to see me do your budget. You get to actually watch the video, follow along, pause, go back whenever, which is going to be handy. So right now I'm doing someone's budget. She's watching. I'm pretty sure she is. And we're going to change her name. So I'm not going to say her real name, and I'm not going to say her real child's name because they're both in the budget. So when I sent her all the documents, she also sent everything back looking like this, as you can see. And then I will just rewrite everything right here with you. Okay, so let me move the mic. And let's start with her story. Okay, so here it says your journey and your personal story. So she says, I started a good job in 2019 and I set a goal on getting a car and being on a medical aid, which I achieved. I went through a rough time and got myself into some debt, which up to now I'm still paying off. In 2022, I fell pregnant with my miracle baby, and I went through a rough and traumatic pregnancy. My medical aid wasn't covering everything, and when my son was born, he was in the NICU for over a month. And I had to take out a personal loan on top of my 2 credit cards to pay for all my hospital bills. So can you imagine? Sounds like a nightmare. So over here, there's a question for you. What are your goals for me doing this? And her 2 main goals is to be debt free, so to pay off her debt, and to stop living paycheck to paycheck. And then over here it says, why are the goals important to you? So why are these goals important? And she said, so that I'm able to give my son the best life possible, and to not have to be stressed every month about money, how we are going to survive, and also she doesn't want to borrow money anymore. Okay, so that is her story. So we need to change her names. I think I'll give her the name of Bree, and I will give her son name Tom. Bree and Tom. Those are actually my friends from New Zealand. Let's pull her stuff out. So these are the numbers that she gave me. These are the numbers that she gave me over here with her fixed expenses. So I'm going to rewrite them over here. So her number one expense is insurance. So her car insurance. And she put car. The amount is 1395.90, and it's due on the 1st of every month. Okay, so Wi-Fi, and for Wi-Fi it's 659, which is also due on the 1st. Then she's got gym, which is 340, which is also due on the 1st. Then she's got a F&B loan, just like me. And her minimum payment is 466,174. My gosh, that's a lot. That makes me sad. Which is due on the 25th. And then she's got Vodacom. I feel like I'm doing my budget. Which is 1020, and that is due on the 1st of the month as well. And then lastly, she's got medical aid, which is 3023, which is due on the 1st. Okay, so that's the fixed expenses that she gave me. So now let's have a look at her variable expenses. And that's the sheet for her variable expenses that she sent to me. Okay, the first expense is car. I'm not sure why she put the car on variable. Unless it changes, does it fluctuate? I'm going to put the car on fixed. I don't think this is a variable expense. I'm going to put the car on fixed because it's going to be part of her debt. So let's go car here, which is 6409, and that's also due on the 1st. She's also got her Standard Bank credit card and F&B credit card also on variable. I'm gonna bring it here because it is minimum payments for your debt. So Standard Bank credit card, which is 29422, also due on the 1st. F&B credit card, which is 95708, which is due on the 1st. Okay, and then she's got water and lights, plus lights, and she pays 800 Rand a month for that, and I'm assuming it is card payment. And then she's got food, and this is her share. So she stays with her partner, I believe, and I don't know if there's other people as well, but her share of food is 1,000 on the 1st as well, and I'm gonna assume she transfers the money or swipes the food of a value of. And then she's got her son Tom, which also has 1,000. 1,000. I'm assuming it's going to be nappies and stuff. And let's say card as well. Okay, and then savings, she doesn't have much savings. She's only using the Stash app, and she stashes around 1033.59 a month using a card, which is good savings if that's how much she stashes a month, or that's how much she currently has in her stash. I'm not sure, but that's the figure that she gave me. Okay, so now I've got all her information. I'm going to move her information into a budget, and once I've moved into a budget, we'll then tackle her debt. Okay. So, 1 second. This is my first time recording this video, so I'm all over the place. Okay, so this is the calendar, and this is the budget. So, her full income, so she's got a pay rise since the time she sent me her information, but her full income at the time before then is, so let's first write her sources are her full-time job, which she gets paid on the 27th. Okay, and the amount for that is 23,000. And then her side hustle, she's got money that she earns on the side, which is very good. Well done to her. I like seeing that. And she gets it around the 30th. So I'm just gonna put like any end of the month, and she gets 3,000. I'm sorry if you can hear Skylar. I just don't want to go out and scream at her. Which in total, her income is 26,000 that we are working with here. Okay, so now let's have a look at her budget. How, if it was me, how would I work these expenses out? So I'm gonna pull these out and put them right here next to me and work it out. Okay, so for her fixed expenses, we said there is insurance, and then there is Wi-Fi, and then there is gym, and then there is medical aid, okay, and then there is her, okay, Vodacom, and then there is F&B loan, and car payment, credit card from F&B, and a standard bank credit card. That's all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so now let's write the amounts. I'll write it in red. Insurance is 1,395. Obviously it is high. I'm not sure why, but I think it's because her car payment is pretty high, which makes me think she's got a bigger car. So maybe that's why. So it's maybe high, but maybe it's the lowest she could find. Wi-Fi was 659. Gym is 340. Medical aid is 3023. Vodacom is 1020. F&B loan is 466174. Car payment is, wait, let me find it, 6409. F&B credit card is 95708. And Standard Bank is 29422. Okay, so those are her fixed expenses. Now, when are they due? Okay, so insurance is due on the 1st. Wi-Fi is due on the 1st. Gym is on the 1st. Medical aid is on the 1st. Vodacom is on the 1st. It's good that they're all due on the same date. F&B loan, when is F&B loan due? On the 25th. Car payment on the 1st. F&B credit card on the 26th. Mine as well. Standard Bank credit card is on the 25th. Okay. Now the total for these fixed expenses, let me just find my calculator. 1395 plus 659 plus 340 plus 3023 plus 1020 plus 4661.74 plus 6409 plus 957.08 plus 294.22 equals to 1875904. Okay, so in total it is 18,759.04. Okay, which for me this is fine because that amount there is lower than the income. Okay, so that amount is lower than that amount, which is good. Okay, now let's have a look at her variable expenses, which she just had 3. Okay, so we have water plus lot, so utilities, and that is 800 Rand. Okay, and then we have her food, and that is 1,000. And then we have her son, so Tom. And that is also 1,000. Okay, and all the due dates for these payments is the 1st, the 1st, and the 1st. Now, if we add all of this together, it's 2,800 Rand. 800. Okay. So plus 28 equals to 21,559.04. All right, so that is her total so far, which is still good because it's still less than the income. Now, if we have a look at her cash envelopes, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to rub off this total here, and I'm going to add her cash her stash app, because she saves on the stash app, not on cash envelopes. So I'll write it here, stash app. I don't know if she saves 1,000 a month or she's currently sitting on 1,033. But let me put the 10 1033 a month for her savings, and that's also fine. So if we go plus 1033.59, because that's how much it is. So in total that she has remaining outside of everything else is, so if we take this total amount of expenses, it will be, I hope you guys can see, okay, so 22592.63, and the total income is 26 in total, which means remaining is 340737. Okay, now wait, let me just do some additions before I add some of my 2 cents. 75904. So if we go 26 minus 1875904, okay, this is how much she has remaining after her fixed expenses. 7,240.96. Okay, so sorry, let me just add those three. So 3,833.59. Okay, right, so this is how her budget looks that she told me about, and this is what we are working with, right? What would I do to help her? First of all, I don't think she's looking bad. If you could look here, she's got amount remaining. But what I am getting from, where's her story? But from what I am getting from this story, at the bottom here when she says, I want to be able to give my son the best life possible and to not have to stress every month about money and how we are going to survive the month without borrowing. What I'm getting here, she doesn't know that she has that much left, because maybe there's things that are popping up that require her to swipe, use the money without her actually budgeting for it. So I will add cash envelopes for her. Cash envelope number 1 that I'm going to add, that I think all of us should have, is an emergency fund. So emergency fund. Cash envelope number 2 that I'm going to add is a Christmas envelope. And then another envelope that I'm going to add for her, I was going to call it a buffer, but I think I'm going to call it miscellaneous. No, actually, let me call it a buffer. So a daily buffer for her. I'm just trying to think any other envelope I am missing out for her. Just because she's starting, I don't want to overwhelm her with envelopes. Maybe she could actually add a eating out envelope. And then at the end of the month, when she gets paid, she can take 500 Rand and put it in her emergency fund envelope. She can take another 500 Rand and put it in a Christmas envelope. She can actually join the 5K challenge and put 250 on her envelopes to try and save 5K. And then for her daily buffer envelope, I would say she must put 1,000. But she could divide it and put like 200 Rand a week or something. And then maybe for her eating out envelope, she can put another 500. Okay, so that in total is 2,500. So those are new envelopes for her that she can do. I can actually going to send her some envelopes. She can print out and start using and see how that goes. Okay, now my recommendations. So I'm only going to cover my recommendations once I'll do the calendar last. Let me cover recommendations and then do the calendar. If we have a look at her budget, her bills are her insurance, Wi-Fi, gym, okay, medical aid, and then we have water, lights, food, her son. Okay, those are her bills. Her debt is Vodacom, FNB loan, car payments, FNB credit card, Standard Bank. Okay, and then her savings are the Stash app, emergency fund, Christmas, a daily buffer, and eating out. So these are not really her savings, the daily buffer and eating out, but if she doesn't use them, she can put them into savings. So that's why I'm gonna highlight them as savings. So now if we write here on the side, bills, debt, and savings. Okay, I'll highlight at the end. Her bills are 1395. Oh, 90, sorry, 1395.90. I'm so pissed off. It literally just stopped recording. So basically, these are her bills. That is her debt, and that is her saving. Her bills are 8,217. Her debt is 13,342.04. And her savings are 35533. What I said earlier before it stopped recording, I had no idea. It's actually making me so angry. Is that I'm sure what she would like to do is save 13,000 and her debt to be around 3,500 or less or nothing at all. Which obviously right now it's a sucky situation that we're going to try and fix. So this is my recommendations for her budget. These are her true numbers, but this is what I would recommend that she does. So this is going to be her calendar, and the 27th of this month is on a Tuesday. So let's just do her calendar, 28, 29, 30, right? Yep. And then the 1st, the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, and then the next payday. This is what I would recommend. So first of all, her loan payments are on the 25th, 26th, 27th. She gets paid enough money to cover all her bills, but when she gets paid on the 27th, the next 25th is in 4 weeks. She might not have the money because things pop up, things happen. And of course she doesn't have an emergency fund. She could use the money. So when the deduction for the loan or for the credit card happens and there's not enough money, she could go into areas, and that's going to cause a big problem. So what I would recommend that she does is change the dates for this. Okay, so first of all, what I would do if I was her is I would change the debit order for my loan to be on the 1st. for my F&B to be on the 1st, Standard Bank to be on the 1st. Everything else, car payment, Vodacom can stay on the 1st, but car payment, medical, so like her bills, I would recommend she changes them to her payday, 27th. 27th. Vodacom can stay on the 1st and then 27th. So let's draw it out. This would be the ideal one. So this here would be payday, right? And then we would have insurance, we would have car payments, we would have Wi-Fi going off. These are all debit orders, I think. We would have the gym going off on payday. We would have medical aid going off. Then you know all your bills are sorted. Okay? And then Wednesday, transfer your water plus lights, which I would recommend. Again, she has a check account for this, for all of this. And then the variable expenses, she transfers them to a different account. So maybe like a savings account. I'm at F&B and that's how I work it. I've got a check account where I get paid and all my debt and debit orders and stuff go off on. But things for my variable expenses, I transfer it to my easy account that I send to you guys when you say, Norma, I don't want to buy online. Can I please EFT you? I send you it's an easy account where I do all my variable expenses that I use by card. So like petrol and stuff. So transfer water, light to an easy account, open an easy account, and if she probably has another account, water and lights, food, and her son's money into that account. Okay, and maybe the Stash app can come out from here, but it's fine if it comes out from here. And then obviously 29th, 30th, and then the 1st. So the 1st, that's when all her loans and debts will come out. The 1st, it will be on the Saturday this coming month. So we will move it on to the 3rd. So this is when Vodacom loan, so F&B loan. This is when credit card, so F&B credit card. And this is when Standard Bank credit card. This is what I would recommend, okay? And then, let's grab a different pen. Over here, she can then probably put, 300 Rand in her daily buffer envelope, okay? Now when all of these payments, these important payments are done, so when this and this and this has been paid, because now she's changed the dates and she knows by the 3rd all the important payments are done, she will then withdraw that money and put it in her envelopes. So she could pick a day, whatever day, there's no special dates. I would say straight afterwards. She can put her 500 Rand in her emergency fund. She can put 500 Rand in her Christmas fund. Okay, and then she can also put 500 Rand in her eating out account. Once she finishes her eating out, she's got no more money, no more Uber Eats done. She's gonna see it next month. But whatever is left now, she knows it's basically money left for her, and she's not going to be like stressed when the 25th comes and then she's trying to pay her her debt over here. Okay, so that's the calendar I would recommend. So now let's have a look at her debt. I'm gonna put this here. This video is actually so long. I'm so sorry. And that's why maybe it cut off. Let's see. Okay. So she wrote her date for me over here, and I'm just gonna work on that. Okay, so date number 1, we've got her F&B loan. The balance for the F&B loan is 128. Sorry, I'm just trying to look properly. Actually, I think I wrote it down. Let me look in my file. No. I'm probably gonna find it after the thing, after the video now. I know I wrote it down because I wasn't seeing clearly. I'll just have to put this over here. Okay, so 128,231. So 128,231, and she has 52 months to go, and the interest is 24.5%. I'm thinking I'm gonna do a second video. I'm gonna do a second video on how I'm gonna pay off. I would pay off this debt, just because the video is getting too long. And yeah, I'll just do another video and we will go through just her debt, just because I also need more time for this. I don't want to rush this. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and if you do want to have a one-on-one with me, I'm happy. I have listed it. I only take one person at a time, so if you purchase now, you're gonna see it's gonna go sold out, and then once I'm done with you, I'm gonna relist it, etc, etc. So I thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm so sorry the video is all over the place and it's long, but if you do enjoy these videos, there will be more coming. And also, if you do want me to do your video on YouTube, your budget video on YouTube, let me know. But also the easiest way is just to book a consultation, one-on-one with NOMA. It's linked below, and then I will go through your budget and we will liaise on WhatsApp, and then I will do the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed your video, Bree. Bye.